Oh wow, I got a note from them. Huh. How cute. Shit. Oh, I guess I didn't have to do that, did I? Just look at that real quick. June 5th. So I think I fixed something. I wonder if I should go into that and look at. Well, I'm gonna actually. Let me get a grab. Number 9 scenario, which is the one I kind of more or less built. I still don't particularly know how to, like, delete. I don't know what any of that stuff is. What is? Those are just views. So anyway, what I'm gonna do is, or I don't know if that needs power or not. Let's go to our handy dandy tools, and we're going to add a creative printer. I think it's all I need. The creative printer, I don't even think it uses any power or anything. It doesn't use any resources. I did get both of those back on. I made some changes and I don't remember seeing them in the large refinery. That looks like all the stuff that I made from one of the other scenarios, but not this one. So I don't even know, like, right, so we have to grab this probably and use the tool. Yeah, we've got to install this. Right, that's cool. Now we go to inventory. So I can build anything I want from this. There's no, like, resources or anything that is required. But before I mess with that, let's go ahead and put some stuff down here. I wanted to look at it's gonna twist right. Shit. I wanted to look at the large refinery. Oh crap. Is that the large refinery? Let me just grab this. Oh shit. I No, I think the power receptacle's on the other side. When missions start, we do end up with this portable mini printer that we're able to build things with. Let's go in here and see if... Oh, I did check this before, so... Oh wait, I need to get into the small one. No wait, I thought that this large and the small is supposed to be on here, and it's not. No, it isn't, is it? I still can't get the pyrite out of the rock. It's still a problem. And I changed something, so I don't know why that mod just does not want to freaking work with my mod. That's all there is to it. So, let's move some stuff around. We're gonna throw this shit out of the way here. God. Can I, like, that's just like stuck there. Alright. Oh, let's see what we got here. Outpost. So this is all the same stuff that's... let's see, those are... Oh, that's the Masscrete. That's in there. These are radiation shield walls. Let's see. We don't want radiation shield. Critical. That's a life support module, which is needed at some point. We got walls, windows, we got airlock doors, and airlock. I think that has to have a platform. I just don't know. I'm going to learn about platforms. So we've got small exterior platform without rod. And I gotta go over to, and what I need to do is, we need to hook up maybe that doesn't use power. Okay, the power's on the back. This thing's like hard to lift. Did I get it planted? Just barely. Uh-oh. Let's look at this again. Oh, actually, see, those are too large. Exterior platform. This shows the size, the other one doesn't. So if I look at, God, if I look at the airlock door, it's a 1 by 2 by 3, and that's a 2 by 2 by 3. So I was thinking that the first small printer that I was supposed to build was a 3 by 3 by 3. Now I think I was gauging it around the hydroponics. Now I seem to remember. You see, that's a 2 by 2 by 3. Two by 2 by 3. And it's the height. It has to be 3 units high. I don't need to make, that's a, see, that won't fit in there. Now that I can make 2 by 2 by 3. Resources. See, I can't make the large one. See, I was thinking 3 by 3 by 3 is what I have to build in order to build this. Will it fit in there, you know? So, large exterior platform. I don't think. See, there's all the parts for the 3D printer. I mean, I could. It's a lot quicker to just put the parts on the ground and build it. I did that one time before. That's what I did. To see if it would build what I needed to build, you know? So I think you have to have a platform to build a floor on. It's obstructed. How the hell could it be obstructed? Interesting. What the hell? What the? I wonder if that uses. What the fuck is going on with the printer? Oh, it says it's obstructed, and then it builds something. Why, just drop this? That don't make much sense. It's supposed to be a platform. Oh, it says it's obstructed because it's building it. Yeah, I may have to put all the parts on the ground from the scenario because it's taking too long. Oh, I guess I can just grab it already. That's a base platform. Small exterior, large exterior with rods. Let's see, I don't know if... Outpost exterior platform. That's a 3x3x3. So I can, that's pretty big. Well, let's see if I can do something with this. Now this is the floor. Line up. The platform already has stuff on there. Oh, you see what it did? I can actually build, connect this. Now it's solid. Interesting. Alright, so now let's go to critical wall. That's a large wall. Well, that was actually rather quick. No, I don't know. That's the inside. This is the outside here. What the fuck just happened? Some guy used the Alt key. Oh yeah, if you use the Alt key, it holds an axis, I guess. Should be able to connect this up here somehow. No, it's not working. And doors. Glass. Let's get a suit holder. Doesn't go on there. Oh, that's just weird. That's not attaching. Maybe it's because it's not a floor. I would assume that that's the bottom. Nothing freaking connects. What the fuck, you know? Shit. That's a platform. That's a floor. Let me see this. Let's go over here and grab this thing. See, it doesn't connect. Well, let's grab this wall. Nothing's connecting here. I don't have a fucking clue. I don't know. I don't know how to build anything. Door frame with floor. Support frame with covered wall. Can't. Let me disassemble this thing. right on the ground. I have no idea. Walkway. Panels. Radiation shield. Floor, exterior, miscellaneous. I know this isn't gonna work. This is fucking ridiculous. I can't connect anything. Fly away, bitch. I don't know. I may have to go look at the frickin' YouTube video again. I think I'm gonna have to, because I can't figure anything out. I already looked at this video once.
The mouse to take off the pointer, and then you can move the mouse around freely with your head. And also, yeah, best to do that. So, oh, I went past. That's it. That's what we want. Okay, let's find a nice spot to plonk this down. That works. I don't know. I think it. Oh yeah, it is a good thing. If you want to do doorways with airlocks, then it's best to do them before you build any walls or roofs, because you have a tendency to have difficulty slotting in the. Yeah, best to do that. So, oh, I went past. That's it. That's what we want. That'd be beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna put this one down here first because I've got the dog weight printed, so that can fix up.
Oh, you know what?
That'd be awesome.
He's got that. You see how this floor is here? Wait, that's a wall, I think. See, this part is supposed to be on the top, and I had it backwards. What the fuck? It's not going on. Son of a bitch, what the fuck? Do I have to put 4 of these on here? I don't know what's going on.
Doorway. I'm making some serious progress. Then it's best to do them before you print it, so any walls or roofs, because they have a tendency to have difficulty with slotting in, so yeah, best to do that. So, oh, I went past, that's it, that's the wrong one. That'd be beautiful. Okay. I'm going to put this one down here first because I've got the doorway printed, so
Oh, you know, there's connection points that are showing up. And when I'm doing this, the connection points are not showing up. Why? You know what? That went down in the ground further. What in the fuck is going on now? I don't not have a fucking clue. I do not fucking know. The connection points are not fucking showing up. Maybe I got the wrong damn kind of platform. That's the one I just put over there. Isn't it? That looks stupid. Oh, I can connect something here, but it's upside down. God damn, I got a floor. I have to use that. I want to disassemble this and just get this the hell out of the way here. Alright, so let me grab this. Let's grab this thing here. I should be able to connect this now. I've got a floor there. So I've got to use that square thing. The one with the poles on the outside. Now I think it must be the way in. Interesting. Interesting. Let's try something different. Let me look at this. We're getting somewhere, I think. Let's try this small exterior. I want to see what this looks like here. No, wait, I can't connect that yet because I don't have a small floor. I don't know if this was a wall. I think this is a floor. And wouldn't you know it, it's not going to connect to it. It doesn't connect. I can't connect anything to it. The only thing I can connect to is this. Is that platform. Well, I know this is a wall. I can't connect it that way. I have to have a corner. Shit. I have to have that unit over here. God, get in there. Why the hell isn't it connected? It was there before. Alright, so that's the door frame with the floor. That's the airlock door. It's almost hit me in the head. Now, this has to open towards the outside. There's the... Where's the outside? I don't even know where the hell the outside is. So it only goes in one way. And I should be able to open this. Okay. Whoa. There's a corner. It just says walls, exterior, covered wall. Which way? Ah. I probably need some stairs. Step for exterior platform. I probably don't need that. What I am gonna need now is this guy right here. Now, I only need to make a complete airlock. And that's a pretty good sized door. So if I grab this, I should be able to get that in there. Oh, fuck, he just hit himself in the head. Maybe I could just walk in here. Shit, there's enough room. Oh, I can even assemble it right on the corner there. Air pressure. Okay, I don't know about that. So I got it in there on this one platform. That's all I need. But the problem is this airlock is building this airlock. There's another that's the only oh, you know what? Alright, there's the platform. And that's obviously 3 by 3 by 3. Um It gives me my units that I need. Iron. That's 150 iron. $160, 250 is 400, like 500 iron. Oh, wait, there was some other, there were other things to build, but they're not on this list. They're not on the other one. Modular. There it is. This is what I was looking for. My airlock exterior part. Airlock door frame. That door frame is 1.5 by 2. See, that's a different... modular. Oh, my back hurts. There's modular construction. Why doesn't that show up in the other printer? Here it is. Let's see here. And now you wait just a second now. Why the fuck can't I get this on here? Alright, see, this is modular construction. Now I wonder if I need a different type of a frame. There has to be a floor there. Yeah, I think I tried this before and I couldn't get it to, it wouldn't go on there. I don't know why it doesn't go on there. There's no connector on that panel. I just don't fucking know. I really do not fucking know. I just think I'm stuck with this, is what I'm thinking. Now, if I look at... We're talking something like 500 iron or something to build that part of it. So I'm looking at my... let's see. So it took about... It's going to take about a good half of a day to collect. Split rock 2. There's magnesium and iron is still 1. Split Mars soil. That's from Split Mars soil 2. Iron oxide. Atmosphere. So the only place we're going to get iron so for every 5 units of iron there's so if there's 10 units, if I multiply by 10 that's 20%. See, if I multiply by 2 that's 10. So is it 20%? I gotta look at my own post. There's a picture down here. So iron is at 2 times 10 is 20%. What the fuck? Oh, you've got to be kidding me now. What the fuck is wrong? Alright, so Fe, yeah, it's about 20%. It's actually a little less than that. 20%. Oh shit. There's something else too. Let me go back and look at that other... I can't use these modular items. So that uses aluminum and it's about the same. It's about the same amount. It's a little bit less. But there's more. Alright, so aluminum oxide is 4 times as much as there is iron. So I don't have a problem with that. So it's a 5-to-1 ratio. So if I've got 100, if I got 100, if I get 50 core samples, that gives me 10. If I got 100 core samples, it gives me 20. 20 iron oxide. And it takes 2 hours. Well, no, it takes a good half a day. I don't see how you can do it. If I've got to have... It took... It took probably an hour of gameplay to get 20. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 5. So maybe half a day. Half a day gets me... So we're talking 40 units of iron oxide a day, and I need 500. A day. No. Yeah, 40 a day. 40 iron oxide. That's what the ratio is. That's the correct ratio. So 10 days gets me 40 a day times 10 days is 400. Times 20 days is 800. I think he's got to have a month's worth of supplies. That's what I think. Because it's going to take him a month to build that small outpost. That's just the iron. Now if I go back and look at the I don't know, well, it's machines. These are the parts for the small printer. That's like a base. No, this uses aluminum. Okay. Oh, that's iron too. Some of the parts are just aluminum. I say it's a 30-day supply. Because he's got to build... This is going to be a 3x3 structure. And he's already gone to 1 day. That's what he's got to build right there. And I'm guessing it's about 500 iron. What about that airlock door? Let's see. Outpost. Airlock door. See, that uses 50. Well, that's just, that's 20. 20, 40, 60, 80. That's 160. What about a corner? Curved wall. 20, 40, 80, 160 is 320. 20, 40, 60, 80. 160. 20, 40, 60, 80. Another 160. That's 320. Just for the... That's 320 just for the corner. Is 80, it is 160. So, what the hell did I say? That's like 520. And then you've got to do a floor, which, or a wall actually. It's another 40. 500, maybe 400. That would be 10 days. That would be 10 days. There's that toilet. You could actually build a toilet. Well, he's getting shipped with one. That's just the way that ball plays. Actually, you know what? Well, he doesn't really... You know, he could probably wait to build that, you think? Because he doesn't need the water until he gets that, whatchamacallit, built. wonder if he can build any of the tents. Accessories, others. Suits. There's a tent here. Packed pop tent. Wow, there's a man maneuvering unit there. That's pretty cool. See, I don't know how this modular construction works. If I could do the modular construction, I might be able to make a smaller thing, you know? Oh, this stuff uses just about as much material. Actually, you know what? It uses more. Plastic is used for the radiation panels. Modular uses a little bit more aluminum, but I think it's more materials. Modular support. Modular support frame. These basically use more aluminum. I tried this before and I couldn't get it to work. Exterior support. I don't know. Support frame. Support frame with covered wall. Probably gonna trip over everything. See, none of this shit fits on there. It just doesn't fit or nothing, you know? So, let me get out of this. That pirate thing still does not fit. I want to try something. Now, I had to do this before. What I did was, the astronaut has enough food and water to last him for a certain length of time. And this is what I had to do. I didn't really count. And he's got to sleep. That's like, so it's like 10 there. And then the beefsteak. And you can't put them on top of each other, because if you do, they'll crash the game. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then last but not least, the vitamin jars. Alright. Now there's no oxygen. I don't use that tent, I use... There's the tent for that. Now all I'm worried about is getting oxygen into that tent. And I got it set at 160. Because what I'm looking for, I want to see how much resources he uses a day. I did this once before. No. I gotta bust my ass here. So the first thing I'm doing here is to collect my oxygen, and the sun and everything else is like is gonna work really fast because I'm at 160 right now. 1 minute is 60 minutes or whatever the hell it is in the game. Alright, I've got that all set. Let's see what we got here. There's only 10 units there, so we're moving right along. I gotta set this up. Well, fuck. Oh, did my vitamin bottles? Oh, they're hanging out. Now all I gotta do is wait for the supplies to get my oxygen, and I want to get 40 units of soil. So as I recall, the drill uses more energy, I think. This uses 1.1 kilowatts of load. I don't know what the other drill uses. Now let's take a look at his vitals. So he's got that much there. He's about getting towards halfway. We're at 30 units here. Let's go see what time it is. See, it's already 1,300 hours. But all I need to do is get 40 units, and I will be able to process my oxygen without any problem. We're at 36. $39. I'll wait till he gets to 41. Alright, well, he actually just stopped at 40, so I'm going to go ahead and take a chance here. Fuck. No. And as you can see, that gets us our silicon dioxide. Shit. I had to select it, I guess. Now, I changed the time on this. Oh, it already dumped 20 units already. Huh, it's all done already, like less than a minute. I don't understand the timing in this game. I do not understand the timing. Alright, now I'm going to run this back over here so that we can keep collecting. And we're good. Well, I got yeah, technically I only have 2 solar panels. I should have swapped one of the power cables to the small refinery to do that work. We're kind of bypassing some of that. Oh shit, you know what I gotta do now? Alright, so we gotta take all of this off. That's the silicon dioxide that goes in there. Now this time I'm gonna save everything. man, it is getting dark really quick. I can hear it clicking. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, that fucking can is in my way. I can't see what I'm doing. I gotta move this. Oh my god, this fucking can is in my fucking way. There we go. Alright. Reaction list is correct. Oh my god, that sun is going down like nobody's business. Now I adjusted the timing on this, so I may not even get any oxygen. Where is this power coming from? I gotta write some shit down. Alright, let's see what we got here. Chemical splitting is still way too fast. Wait. Actually, this one hasn't produced yet, has it? And I didn't look at the time. Fuck. It's like 1900 hours. Uh-oh. Yeah. Probably 1800 hours. The time's really going crazy on there. See his water rations going down already. $2,100 hours. I think I had this set to do each run is I don't know how long this is going to take. Or if it's even going to work for that matter. Alright, so recommended daily dose. I don't even know how to use. Oh, you right click on this and then you can choose. Oh, okay, so plant seeds, eat food. Now there's a trick with this water. It doesn't even out, and I don't remember what it is to get the full use out of it. Still nothing. Yep. Now why is this red? Low power. So he's gone like all day and he's got like an hour of oxygen left in his suit. So the time that he uses his oxygen in his suit doesn't jive with much anything else here. He's gonna need some sleep. He can get sleep without the oxygen use, but he has to, I think. If he doesn't get sleep, he dies. So my guess is if he drinks a water now, well, that's 2 liters total. Let's see. Oops. Vitamins. Water. I'll wait till he gets down to 0.25. I just want to make sure that I got time to go to sleep. So I'm going to eat some food. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. And I drink 1 liter of water. One food got him up to 1100. So that's 750. It's equivalent to 1 package. The water got him up to 1.23 liters. Now let's try these vitamins. Oh, see, the food actually gave him vitamins too. So I think it was the food. So 750. So I should be able to eat one more food here. And he's got 1,500 calories. 1,900 calories. So that's about right. So we're talking 2 food per day, maybe. Now the water. Now see, he drank a liter out of that, and he can't drink anymore. So probably 2 liters, huh? I'll just fill him up. Well, I could drink, if I drink 500, see, if I drink 500, now I can drink, if I drink another 250, I don't think there'll be any left. Or there'll just be 250 left. Okay, so each water bottle contains only 1 liter. So now he's got to get some sleep, and if he doesn't, he'll die. And I don't know if he can go to sleep with the helmet on. It's possible. Hit control to walk in, and I can just leave that open. He can lie down, but before I do, I'm going to save the game. Every time you go into the tent, you always want to save the game, otherwise you'll be screwed. He's got 1 of 8 sleep left. And I don't know, he could stay in there the whole time. And let's see what 1 sleep does. I'm thinking the time frame doesn't matter about his oxygen use. I'm wondering if I should do 3 food a day and 2 water. I don't know yet. Alright, so he's up and about, and he still has the same amount of oxygen in his suit. CO2 used in suit. And if I do this and hit Q, he's got all of his sleep and everything. And that's doing its thing over there. And this should be doing its thing over here. I'm just going to use one panel. Actually, what I want to do is go over here. So it's about 20 on there. I want to take off one of these power panels. I'm trying to simulate, you know, what I would have. And this may be too slow for a process. It's just got started and it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. And it hasn't produced anything. So that might be too long. I think I may have had this set to like half a day. And I don't know, if it loses power, does it have to start all over again, you know? Does it start the whole cycle all over again when it loses power? I think it's taking too long. Oh, you know what? You know what I'm noticing here? I only needed 2 cans for the output, one for silicon and one for oxygen. That might save on some of the power use, but I don't know. I don't know what this thing is using for power anyway. Doesn't say, does it? Oh, here it is. 600 watts. I gotta make sure my solar panels are dusted off. Yeah, this is gonna have to be fixed again. I'm at noon. I already did like half a day the day before. So that's not right. That's gotta be readjusted. Let's see, what is this silicon? So I'm just gonna make a note of that. That takes care of that. And just sit here and wait, I guess. That's a lot of what this game is all about, is like you do a bunch of stuff and then you have to wait. Wait for time to just pass, you know? I think what I'm gonna do, just for the hell of it, I'm gonna plug this power cable in. I'm just wondering if every time it stops, it has to restart the cycle. I don't know. It's got plenty of power now. And it's like 1400 hours. Well, let's go over here and see what this thing's doing at with one solar panel. It's got 40 units. It's got 40 units, so 40 units. If we could get 50 units out of that, let's see here. I'm going to bank on 50 units. Well, why not? 50 units of FE minimum resource per day times 10 days is 500 FE 10 days is 1000 FE. This is not going to work, it's just taking too long. But at least we got full power. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change that. I think what I'm just going to do is go ahead and I'm going to quit to the game. I got to unpack the other one too, because I don't know why the hell it ain't working. So hopefully I can change the speed of the splitting process, and I can look at that. Uh-oh. What the fuck? It's set at 0.5. Alright, this is what I don't fucking understand, okay? The Split Mars Rock was set to 3. And I got my stuff like in less than a fucking minute. When I do the splitting of the silicon dioxide, you know, that's got to be a non-linear fucking function. I don't know what in the hell is going on. I really don't. I wonder what the original numbers are for that. .5. I bet it's a non-linear goddamn function. I bet you any money. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I'll just change it to 1.0. That's like, what's that even gonna do? I want to. I wish I could find out tonight. I'm too tired. I'd have to restart the whole to get the silicon dioxide again. Unless, see, there's no silicon dioxide in that canister. There's only iron oxide. Wait a minute. I got an idea. Chemistry, sulfur, chemistry. Let's change my iron oxide to 1.0. And then I can just pull it off of that or something. Oh! Wow, I had mine set to 0.001. So if it takes 10 hours, then it takes 1 hour. So maybe if I set it to 0.01. Let's try that. I mean, that would be 1 hour a day to produce versus 10 hours. See, this is a matter of the timing. I have to do the trial and error thing because nothing else works. So now the question is, you get the starting equipment. I think this supply module landed. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Now I gotta put this stuff on a hill. Oops. To make sure that it rolls over some stupid crap. Whoa. So somewhere in that mess is some iron oxide. Maybe I can hook everything up to that and split that. I'm not gonna worry about anything else. It looks like that stuff. Oh shit! Fuck. Don't just. Alright, that's got some barrels in there. We're looking for the red ones. I don't think they're in here. No, they must be in the other one. Nothing like come up out of nowhere. Alright, there's the red one there. Oh shit, it's just iron. It's not iron oxide. Fuck. Don't I have... That's aluminum. Silicon. There are no oxides in this fucking mess. That's why I couldn't do it this way. Yeah. Well, I am back out here. Oh, these are the empties. Son of a bitch. Fuck it. Let's just do it. Jesus, I need the soil too, don't I? play this game so much and then you know, you just do it. It works fast. Now, see if I can grab me a cable. I put that can in the wrong place, didn't I? No. No, I just need 20 units of soil. Oh, we've almost got that. That's 3 outputs. Alright, we're at 1355. Well, this one was like less than a second, because I didn't change anything on this. It's all done already. I'm just going to get rid of that. On these, I'm just emptying them out to save time. We just scroll and click and... Alright, it is 1500, I think. Now my guess is an hour. Now we're running at 1 minute is 60 minutes or whatever, so it should pop up pretty quick here. Because it's 10 times faster than it was, which I don't actually know what it was, but I'm assuming it was like 10 hours. So that's 1 hour already. Almost an hour and a half. Yep. Well, the rocks conversion takes about a day. And this is gonna take some time. There's nothing you can do about it. So I'm almost at 2 hours. Oh, we got one. 2 hours. Why is there only 7 units left? I don't have enough. Or did it just use 1 unit of silicon dioxide? Wait a minute, that was 1 unit of silicon dioxide in 2 hours. So 0.01 is 1 unit of product per 2 game hours. God damn this fucking pen. And I wanted to have all of it gone in 2 hours, and I only used 1 unit, so if I multiply it by 10, that's going to be is it 10 units in 2 hours. No, I don't know. If I save the game, I can't. See, it's only used 17, 18, 19. So I have to change something. If I multiply it by 10, I'm only going to get 10 units in 2 hours. If I multiply it by 1, I'm going to get 100 units in 2 hours. See, the thing how this works is if you've got more than one unit and you only want a 2-hour production time, you've got to readjust the timing for the number of units that you're producing at that amount of time, and the number is always going to be different. That's the problem that I ran into. And each one of them is going to be different. There's nothing you can do about it. You have to, it has to be, each one has to be different. So wherever there's a 1, I could change it to 1. Now, see, with splitting aluminum oxide, I've got 2 units because of the proportions. So if I put a 1 in here, if I put a 1 in there, it's going to do double the amount of product used during that time frame. So to keep the same time frame, this has to be 0.5. Now, this is 13 units, so that's times 10. So if I do a 1, if I change this to a 0.1, that should be close. There's another 13 here, so that's a 0.1. So for every is that right? Every 2 hours it's going to do 13 units. No. I know what I'm talking about. Alright, so now this one's got 5. So I've got to divide that number by 5. So that's going to be a 0.2. This is a 1. This is a 1. Oh, this one's a 4. So if I make that a 1, I have to divide it by 4. That becomes a 0.25. So making glue, making fabric 2 hours. Making the air carbon plastic, I'm going to double that. That's going to take longer to do. Wait, let's see. Wait a minute. I'm splitting the plastic, so I guess it doesn't matter. Now the question is about the synthesis. I'm assuming it's the same numbers. So I'm going to put in all the same numbers. waste products. Well, now human waste is 6. So if I divide it by 5, it's 0.2. This one's 0.25. That's the solids, that's the liquids is 2 hours. 4 times as much. Oh, but it would be more than that, wouldn't it? So I could use, if I used a 2, that's about 3 hours. That makes a lot of sense. Zero, 10 nutrients is 0.1. Micronutrient or fertilizers 0.1. Synthesizing the plastic. Now if that's a 1 divided by 4 is 0.25, 0.2. 0.1. Synthesizing fabric, making glue. That's a 1 divided by 5, so 0.2. I guess it's 0.2. That should take care of all of those numbers. Now we go to this list here. We've got 5 on there, so that's 0.2. And finally, splitting the Mars rock was like nothing. I don't know. Now here I've got 20 units, so I've got to divide that by 4. 0.1 is 0.05, 0.05, 0.1 for 10, 0.05, 20, 1 for 10, 0.05. All my timings are all done, theoretically. All the timing is done. The products, everything's done. Now it's a matter of retesting everything. The only problems with that pyrite business is screwed up. And I don't know what's wrong with that. I don't know why it's not working. I'll have to work on it tomorrow. I'm done for the night. All the timing's done. I can more or less redo a whole new game. The only other thing would be to find out, to give him supplies, which I already got that figured out. So I'll be back this weekend.